Okay, welcome back everybody to Autodesk Maya 2018 Basics. Today we are going to cover mirroring, and there are three techniques that we're going to use today. The first is probably the simplest, and it's just ultimately a duplicate. Let's go ahead and make something here. Let's make a little cone. I'm going to throw some subdivisions in here. Okay, that looks good. And traditionally, what you're going to have is half of an object, right? So let's go ahead and go into face mode, and let's scoop up about half of these guys. Let's hit delete. I missed a couple here. Let's go ahead and delete. Again, this is just an exercise to show you a couple of the mirroring features. I think we got everything there. Oopsie. I'm just shift clicking here to get these little pieces, and then backspace will delete. All right, I think we got it. Now let's go space bar. We're gonna go F for framing. And what we want is this mirror to go along this vertical line here. So we're gonna go into object mode. Nice, we've got our pivot point right here on the edge. So if we hit X, you're gonna see X, which is snap to grid. That's going to allow us to snap to this grid, okay? Again, if you need to move your pivot points around, no problema, because you have D that you can always use to move it wherever you need, as well as, if you want to do D on top of V, that's snap to points, I can snap it over here to this point down here if I want to snap, okay? So that's V, snap to points, or snap to grid, which is X. So D, holding down the D, will allow you to align your pivot point anywhere you want. Since we need it there, I need to go back and hit D and then V, which is going to allow me to snap it to a point, all right, where it was originally. If you get lost in the shuffle and you want to just center your pivot point, you can do that as well with this icon up here. But we don't want that. We want D and we want V, which is going to take us to a point there, right there. Okay, we are right up on the edge because we have snap to grids. We're good here. This is not as important. We just want to make sure we've got ourselves on the y-axis. Other than that, we take it, we go Control D. That makes a second P-cone. We go into the second P-cone, and we go into scale here, and we go -1. And that'll give us our duplicate, all right? The second thing that you need to do, though, now, because they're two objects, you see? They're two objects, is we need to select them both and go ahead and combine. Now it's combined. Now, the last step is going down here, going into vertex mode, and we need to select all of these vertices down the middle, which I'm not doing properly here. So let's see, I'm gonna do these, and then if we move up, I can start just shift selecting. Okay, so we've got all of our vertices down the middle. If you notice, we said 27. We need to merge it, just like we did in the last video. So we need to merge our vertices. We're going to go into Edit Mesh and Merge. And if you notice, over here on 27, that number should go down to 15. Very good. So now you know you've merged your vertices. And that's it. You've got your first object that we've done here with simply just the duplicate. Now, next one up. Let's just do something simple here. Let's just do a simple thing here. Polycube, add a bunch of subdivisions, get crazy with it. And again, we need to hollow this out. So we're going to go to face mode, hollow this guy out. Right there, you see it? Now we go into object mode, and it looks like we're not quite on the edge. So let's do that again. Let's go to we're going to change our pivot point. So we need to go D and then V, and that's going to get us where we need to get to there. Okay, now we can snap to grid if we want to. Okay, snap to grid. Now we're snap to grid on that y-axis. We've got it here. I don't know. Let's have a little fun here. Let's get some vertices so we can really see what's going on with the action here. Okay. Let's see how my modeling skills are fantastic. All right. Okay, so now we'll know that we've really got some good symmetry here going. I'm going to go back into object mode. We see what we're dealing with here. Now we're going to try something different called duplicate special. It's an edit, duplicate special. There's a couple of different choices. You can go copy. Let's do instance, group under parent. And then we're going to change this. Well, the scale is already -1. So that ought to give us what we need. Let's do it. Boom. Duplicate special gives us, again, two symmetrical objects. The cool thing here, though, that you can't do with just purely duplicating is that, notice the symmetry. You can still move things around. So duplicate special's very special in that regard. So it's kind of cool. But in the same respect, unfortunately, you have to combine objects again. Combine objects, and once again, if you go into, I keep doing that. If you go into vertex mode, you need to go right down the middle. Okay, and we see 64 vertices. Let's see if we can get that one down. 64 vertices and merge into 32. So you still have to do a merge for that. Okay, and finally, let's do another one. I guess we can do a sphere. Let's do a sphere. Okay, we got it here. Let's chop off half of it. Face, chop off half. Chop off half. There we go. There we go. And we've got a hollowed out side as we want. I'm going to go into vertex mode and just sort of play around with this stuff here so you can really see how it's symmetrical. Go into object mode. It's right there on the edge. Notice that. It's right there on the edge, so we're good. Let's go X, snap to grid. Okay, snap to grid. We've selected it. Now we're just going to go mirror. So mirror is mesh, drop down menu, mirror. Okay, or you can use this mirror right here, which we will. We can do that. No problem. Let's use mirror. Boom. Just like that. Now, can we do what we did before with... No, we can't with duplicate special. But we've mirrored it. So that's nice. And we've got a mirrored object here, as you can see. Okay. That's it. So once again, recap. You can duplicate. Snap to the y-axis. Go into your attribute editor, hit -1 on the scale. It would be -1 on that scale. And then you've got your duplicated object. You don't have the symmetry that you have with duplicate special, which allows you to manipulate through the symmetry. And then finally, mirroring, which is under mesh and mirror. That'll do it for today, folks. Thank you so much. Oh, let's take a look here real quick at the vertex. So if I go here and go down, I'm going to go shift and just keep selecting these down here. Let's see what I got. Did I pick up something? I did. I picked up an extra one. So I'm going to shift, deselect that, and let's take a look. 41, edit mesh, merge. Still the same number of vertices. So it already does it for you with mirror. Mirror is the only one that does not require you to combine objects, nor does it require you to edit mesh merge. So that's what I like about mirroring. Although duplicate special is pretty cool in that you can manipulate the symmetry once you've mirrored. All right, that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time on Autodesk Maya 2018 Basics. Have a great day.